Hey, Freedom Family, I am glad you're here for this conversation today because today's conversation is one lie that's stopping your success. It really comes down to that. You could boil it down to that. It's not strategies. It's not tactics. It's not trying to understand all the business matrices you need to use and all of the things that you need to implement. It really comes down to one lie that you believed. And that lie can be summed up in the answer to this question. Who told you you couldn't? The question is, who told you you couldn't? Who told you you couldn't start that business? Who told you you couldn't get that education, get your college degree? Who told you you couldn't get that promotion or that job? Who told you you couldn't earn that income level or have that relationship in your life, right? It really comes down to this. The thing standing in your way isn't the toughness of the task. Although anything great is going to take some time, it's going to take energy, it's going to take all of those things. But the truth of the matter is, it's not the toughness of the task. It's not because you don't know everything yet. It's not because everything's not all lined up, all your ducks are not in a row, or you don't have the mentor that you need or the strategies that you need to succeed. It's not about the toughness of the task. It's about the lie that you believe that stops you from trying. It really comes down to this. Most people who don't succeed are most people who stop themselves either before they've started, in the middle of the challenge, or when something runs out. Money, time, energy, effort. At the end of the day, it comes down to this. A lie that I've believed. Somebody told me, myself or somebody else in my life, that I can't do this thing. And in that place, I don't even try. Maybe it's getting started, right? It's seeming that this task is too big. I remember when my wife and I started our business, it was a daycare business, and there was literally 30 to 40 forms that the government required for you to fill out. And I'm not sure if you've ever dealt with any government entity, but they don't really give you clear instructions most of the time. So you're trying to figure it out on your own. You're trying to get all this data in place about all sorts of things, about the capacity of the facility, the income that you're going to earn, the strategies that you're using for business development, for employee hiring, for student curriculum, and all these things that are happening, right? Not starting off having one or working in one, trying to create those things was a bit of a task. And so for you, maybe it's this thing of it's just too big for where I'm at. I don't know where to get started. I don't know who can help me. I don't know what I need to do first. And in that place, you hear that voice saying you can't do it, and you listen to it and you stop. You may be in the middle of your thing, whether it's your education or trying to find that job or that promotion or even that business. You're in the middle of it, right? You haven't gotten to the completion. You haven't gotten to the finish line, but you're not at the starting point either. But the challenges are coming up, right? Anything, again, of great worth is going to come with challenges, because I'm not today the person I need to be to succeed in that business, but I'll become that person along the way. But along that way are the challenges. It could be financial challenges. It could be time challenges. It could be belief challenges. Most of the time, it's your thought life telling you you can't succeed and you using your experience to prove it. So in that place, when a challenge comes up and you don't have the answer and you don't know where you're going to get that income and you don't know where you're going to be able to find the time or the energy or the effort or the capability of doing it, and then you stop. You listen to that voice telling you you can't do it. Or maybe some things start to run out. Again, back to that business that my wife and I started. By the way, the 5th business was a successful one, not the first one. A lot of times we think that everybody else succeeds the first time and I'm the only one who struggles. Again, the lie you believe that gets you to stop trying. But in that business that we had, I remember, there's a difference between advertising to get clients when you already have clients and advertising to get clients when you don't. The difference between the two is you're creating more income and you have income, or you're investing money that has a limited resource. For us, it was the second one. We went into a school that didn't have students, that didn't have the clientele that we needed. And what do you do to get there? Well, you do door hanger campaigns, you do, advertising campaigns, you do all of these things, you do social media campaigns and all of these things. Well, all of those things are happening and the bank account is dwindling. But the student count isn't increasing, and the bank account is continuing to dwindle, and the student count isn't increasing. And there can come a point where your bank account is running dry and you got to make a decision. Is this really the business for me? Am I really capable of doing this? Is this really going to work out for me as a person of faith? Is God really telling us to do this? Because it's not lining up. It's not all coming. It's not this a wonderful, right, bed of roses that we were hoping for. And in that place, when you start to run out of resources, when you don't see where, that well's running dry and you don't see where that ability to increase in that area, whether it's your energy, your time, your income, your money, all of the things that you're trying to use, and then you give up. There's one thing stopping you. It was the same thing that I had to wrestle with. The same mental gymnastics I had to go through. The same arm wrestling match with my thoughts that I had to do. It's hearing other people tell me I can't succeed, or having life experiences show me I can't succeed, right? Past failures creating current failures and future failures coming down the road. So in the place, you can live from who you're created to be or what your life has told you. And your life and the people and the experiences in the past that you've had may have told you that you can't do it. But at the end of the day, who are you going to believe? Are you going to believe the lie? Or are you going to believe your vision and your dream? The thing that kept me going, that'll keep you going when challenges happen at the startup, in the middle of it, or when you're running out of resources, is simply this. What's the dream? What's the thing that you want to do? What's the belief you have, that passion on the inside that there's more for you? What's the thing that you are trying to accomplish because you believe this is your impact in the world? Or this is the thing that's going to elevate you into all that you've desired, right? That life mastery life that we talk about. In that place, is your dream bigger than your doubt? Is your dream bigger than the lie? Is your dream bigger than the challenge? If your dream is bigger, if your vision is higher, if your passion is greater, then you'll have that life mastery life. You'll overcome the obstacles. You become the person you need to be. You'll be able to carry the weight of the work and the mantle that is on you. You'll have the impact in the world that you're meant for. What's the one lie that would stop you from trying? How do you crush it? Remind yourself of your dream. If you don't have a dream, get a dream. Understand that there's an impact in the world that has your name on it. If you simply go for it, then you'll see the things line up as they need to for you to continue in that goal that you have in your life. And you're going to be able to do it. At the end of the day, stop believing the lies, start believing the dream. And you'll have that life mastery life, the life that you're created for, and the person that you're created to be. If you want to know more, down below, we have our website, freedom-for-life.net. You can grab the course. You can grab my book. The course is going to give you all the bells and whistles, the one-on-one teaching, the self-paced curriculum online, and all the group stuff as well. But there's also the book out there. If you wanted to really have a shortcut to life mastery in your life, grab a copy of that as well. And at the end of the day, do two things for me. Subscribe. Let us know what's going on in your life and how we're investing in it or how we can invest in it, and dominate your day.